Ladies and gentlemen, the official introductions for this professional lightweight contest. First of all, introducing the fighter on my right, fighting out of the red corner and wearing the black shorts trimmed with grey. He has a professional MMA record of 6 wins with 4 losses and no draws. From Italian MMA, Graham Armstrong. And introducing his opponent on my left, fighting out of the blue corner and wearing the black shorts. He has a professional MMA record of 6 wins, 3 losses and no draws. Fighting out of Team Calmon right here in Liverpool, Uche Ihiekwe.
Lightweight action about to get underway here at OMMAC 16. I'm David Leatherby, alongside me, Jay Furness. We've got Graham Armstrong in the black and white Venom shorts, taking on Calbon's own Uche Ihiekwe. Uche, we saw him in pretty decent form in the Cage Contender Tournament, Jay. A devastating knockout of Phil Flynn.
Yeah, he scored that big knee KO over Flynn to settle the score there. Had a very tough fight against Tommy Maguire, showed flashes of brilliance, you might say. And then was sort of nullified with a very strong Maguire wrestling game. So he was a bit frustrated at that one. So this is a fight where Graham Armstrong will fight him in all ranges, and yeah, he'll be happy to try and put on an entertaining fight for the fans tonight.
Yeah, experienced guy Armstrong, 6-4 record, been around. Uche himself with the 6-3 record, but arguably higher opposition in that.
I mean, Armstrong's fought good European guys, Klaus Bevelov, he's fought Andy Ogle, you know, so he's been in there against some good guys. Both guys have been in there against good guys. But you've got to favour Ihiekwe striking in this one, because we've seen just how much damage he can do.
Yeah, always seems the danger spot for people when they're taking on Uche is the clinch. Those knees can be devastating, as Phil Flynn found out. Armstrong back up against the cage now, very wary of those knees, just pouring out the left hand to block it there.
Yeah, we've seen Uche with finishing guys with knees, we've seen him finishing guys with punches, but you know, he's a guy who's constantly been evolving. He was a very promising amateur fighter, you know, he started his pro career well, hit a little bit of a skid, but since then he's really come on and he seemed very confident and very sharp. So, you know, Armstrong comes in at a time where, despite him losing his last fight against Tommy Maguire, you know, he put in a good performance. So he's meeting Uche at a time where, you know, his confidence is high. So, you know, it's going to be a tough old night for Armstrong, but credit to him for coming down and taking this fight against a guy who's a local favourite. And, you know, if you search him on YouTube, you see him knocking guys out. So all credit to Graham Armstrong for coming down and making this fight happen.
Yeah, some tasty elbows on the inside there from Uche. But I mean, you mentioned the Tommy Maguire bout, Jay. I mean, that really is no shame in losing to Tommy. The guy has got such a crushing top game, such a difficult fighter to break down as Maguire, and I mean, that was shown with the absolute war he had with Stapleton in the final. A real tough customer is Tommy Maguire, very experienced campaigner. But Uche here pushing the pace, content to push Armstrong against the cage. Armstrong looking for a judo trip there.
Yep, he went for that trip, couldn't quite get it, and Uche keeps his dominant position on the fence. As you say, Armstrong's a tough customer. You know, he doesn't give up, and you'll find he keeps coming forward, and he will stay in this fight as long as he's given a chance. Uche working a very different game plan to what we've seen him usually, and as I say that, he brings them knees in, and that's what he likes to do. He's got a dominant position now, takes Armstrong's back. He's not got the hooks in, but he's looking to get that ground and pound off.
Yeah, I think one of those knees, Jay, definitely hurt Armstrong on the way down. Uche looking for the choke now. No hooks in and a brutal knees. Oh, wow. What a beautiful knee from Uche there. Armstrong acknowledges it. He was out for a split second, Jay. He bounced back up. Excellent refereeing from Leon Roberts, because he was definitely done there, Graham Armstrong, and he acknowledges it. As you say, Jay, a very experienced campaigner. He knows when he was beaten, and those knees were vicious.
Yep, as soon as Uche got an inch, you saw him let off that barrage of knees, and when he started, he didn't stop until the fight was over. Excellent win for Uche Ihiekwe.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 minutes and 34 seconds of the opening round, your winner by technical knockout from Team Calmon, Uche Ihiekwe! And as always, appreciation please to a great opponent, Graham Armstrong.